Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. And it never rains, but it pours for Rachel Reeves. Her stupidity, ignorance, and incompetence have now been laid bare for all to see. Because today, the ONS released Britain's GDP figures. And they show, instead of the 0.1% growth that was expected, a 0.1% shrinkage. The economy is shrinking. And remember, when she came to power, she said, everything I do will be for growth. Well, Rachel, growth means getting bigger, not smaller. And there you are. Now, in December, there was an unexpected 0.4% growth, though at the time I put that down mainly to people buying for Christmas. So it wasn't surprising. And they thought that there'd be this little bit of growth in January, and there wasn't. We are shrinking. And of course, it's going to get far worse because at the end of March, in 16 days' time now, a lot of people are going to be laid off. Because once you go into April, you've got to pay, a lot of firms will have to start paying a lot more in national insurance, and they haven't got the money. And so it'll be, thank you very much for all the hard work. You go, there's your pay packet, there's your door, there's your box, put your shit in your box and get out because I'm closing the company down. Or, you three don't come back tomorrow. The rest of you are going to have to work harder to cover those three who I now cannot afford to pay, thanks to whoever it was that voted Labour. And then they all look around going, someone in this room voted Labour, and it'll be them. What you actually need to do, if you are an employer, find out who voted Labour. Get rid of them first. Let them pay for their crime. But anyway, there we go. It's down. What caused it? Well, economists said that the fall was led by a fall in manufacturing and engineering, and of course that's true, and in, of course, retail. And boy, retail is going to collapse in, 16 days' time. Oil and gas extraction slumped because of all the anti-oil and gas manoeuvres by this government and the SNP, and so they weren't really putting their efforts in to extract it any quicker, and so that came down. And the pound, of course, has slipped in value as well, meaning imports are more expensive, and people have got less money to spend. So you think it's bad now, though. Just expect and wait for the 20% increase in food over the next few weeks as well. Mel Stride, the Shadow Chancellor for the Tories, he said his words, "It is no surprise that growth is down again." Following near no growth for the last 3 months of 2024. The Chancellor has 12 days until her emergency budget, the one she said she wasn't going to have, and she must think again, or hard-working people will continue to pay the price of a Labour government without any business experience. Well, they won't be hard-working. They'll be unemployed people, all of them, because of this buffoon in number 11. Response came from Reeves. She said, the world has changed. No, the government has changed. It's not the world. The world is doing quite well, thank you very much. It's just you. She said, as business people are prepared, to withhold their spending. No, they're not. They're shit scared of rising costs, rising taxes, and the inability to make any money in this country. And those who can have got out, and those who are still getting out ain't coming back quickly. So prepare. There's going to be more tax raids, more unemployment, cuts in services, and all of this is meant to be their kickstart to the economy. Well, I'm afraid it's all far, far too late for that. The economy is dead. The very least they can do is give it a decent funeral. Thanks very much. Bye.